Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Right? The people mourn. And this is just the beginning of sorrows. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. So we're just at the beginning of it. And like I said, man, July, this month is going to be crazy. You got the 4th of July coming up. Well, a lot of people, they homeless for the 4th of July. Usually they're accustomed to going to the barbecue, going to the cookout. Man, who made the potato salad? Man, there's some good ass ribs. You ain't gonna be in that spirit this year. And that's this week, that's Saturday, man. Why? Because you scrambling as to what you gonna do. You trying to get a job. A lot of you women, you're about to prostitute yourselves wholeheartedly this week going into the weekend. Why? So that you can get the rent. But you ain't gonna be able to get the rent out. You and your children gonna be just thrown out into these streets. Vulnerable, man. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and death. Right now, what are they doing over there in Lebanon right now? They protested because of high bread prices. Now, a few weeks ago, what were they complaining about? What were they uprising against? Concerning, I should say, the failing of the economy, the failing of the currency. And now, 2.5, 3 weeks later, what are they complaining about? How high the prices are because they're experiencing hyperinflation. So they're out there burning stuff up and everything. And guess what? That's coming over here to Babylon the Great. America's in a lose-lose situation. Because man, Jake gone, man. Jake gone, Esau gone. Right here on the strip, man. And I anticipate that there's going to be more within the next couple weeks. There's going to be one on pretty much a homeless encampment on every corner. The beginning of sorrows, the beginning of mournings. And the beginning of famine and death, right? Because the scriptures tell us at that day that the slaying of the Heavenly Father is going to be from one end of the earth to the other. I'm going to just grab it real quick. You're supposed to be on fire for this truth, for this word. And America's done, man. America's deteriorating into a third world country. You better off going back to the so-called Middle East, man. Because I'm close to my house. There's a lot of Ishmaelites. Yeah, it's a gang of Ishmaelites over here. It's real multicultural. You got a lot of Jake, you got a lot of Esau, you got a lot of Ishmael. Not so much Northern Kingdom, but mainly like Judah, Esau, and Ishmael. And they see what's going on. Well, if they can, they're going to go back to their country. But guess what? A lot of these countries, they're not going to allow you to come to their country if you're from America. So you stuck here, man. Like Europe. So they got a travel ban, and America is on that list. You can't go to Europe if you're from America. So you might say, look, I got some family in Ireland. Well, I got a great aunt in France. You can't go over there. You stuck here to suffer, to cast his hell. So it's beautiful. The Heavenly Father, he just set Babylon up perfectly for its destruction. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, he can pass by all he wants. Hey, rulers are not a terror unto good works. And if the Heavenly Father have it, that we do get swept up by the police, it's just for him to have us be a testimonial, whether we get put to death or he gives us a spiritual power and we break off the chains, man. And have fire come out of our mouths and out of our hands. It don't matter. Because guess what? The elect are going to win anyways, man. And we love not our lives unto the death. Every day I wake up, I know it's a possibility that the Heavenly Father can allow Esau to come in, swoop me up. But that's okay because I have faith that Yahweh is going to protect me. He's going to send the angels. Why? Because I fear the Heavenly Father. Jeremiah 25 and 32. Thus saith Yahweh, the power of hosts. Behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation. You see that? Evil is in all these nations, man. And that's why the people are mourning and they're uprising. Lebanon, Syria, China, and China is turned up right now. In particular, Hong Kong. And a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth, And the slain of Yahweh shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth, right? From the east to the west, from China and Russia all the way over here to Babylon the Great. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried, right? No proper burials, because that's a shameful thing. You're supposed to be gathered with your forefathers when you die. They shall be dung upon the ground. Now, what is dung? Feces. So, when you go to San Francisco and certain parts of Sacramento, you see human feces on the street. And you look at it with disgust, and you avoid it. And that's how these bodies are going to be. The stink is going to come up, and the main spot where these bodies are going to be is in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, in the Saudi Gulf region. Because that's where the Heavenly Father is beginning to gather these nations. And unbeknownst to a lot of these people, that's what the Heavenly Father is doing, because everybody's focused on the Occupy City Hall movement over there in New York, and which they've been out there for a week. Why? Because they want $1 billion to be defunded from the police department and put back into social programs. But Esau ain't about to do that. Why? Because the so-called white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Right. Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried. Right. That you may be tried, tested. And you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right. We are to be faithful unto death. This is the book of Psalms 48, verse 14. For this power is our power forever and ever. He will be our guide, even unto death. Right, so we're guided by the Heavenly Father and the Son and the holy angels working on our minds, directing our steps unto death. And we're comfortable with that. Those of us that are truly in this faith, we're comfortable with it. Because we know at the end of the day, we're doing what we're supposed to do. And if that's our lot, that's our lot. So if it's my lot for Esau to come and swoop me up and throw me in prison, that's what it is. That's what I got to endure. Sirach and the Heavenly Father been having me delivered out of situations my whole life. And it's been hyped since I came into this faith. Facing 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. Getting tased, guns pulled out. Car crashes, the car flipped twice, I don't have a scratch. And through the spirit of power, Yahweh, I'm stronger than ever. So, hey, what else can be done to me? Sirach 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and an outer one shall fight for you. That's right, man. So we're in the spirit of striving for the truth unto death. So if Esau want to come and wrap us up and do all that, well, that is what it is. Job 13 and 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. That's right, man. So the Heavenly Father slay us, yet will we continue to trust in him.